Alright, everybody. So this is my first time using OBS, and the old screen recorder was getting kind of old because it was fucking up. You know, it was fucking up, if that makes any sense. What is going on here? I don't understand. That's good, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, today we're gonna be moving on to. We did Suichi last time. We didn't finish his day. June we haven't done, and Keisuke we haven't done. We're on. And because my friend likes June, I'll do him last, just to spite my friend. You know, like friends do. Okay. Considering the amount of people in the hallway, I'd say Keisuke's class went out for lunch sooner than expected today. Wonder if something happened. Just about to reach for the door, it opens on its own, and Keisuke shows up from their side. Okay, I remember his voice now. Alexon? Yay, is this a good time? As good a time as any, what's up? Wanted to check up on you. You didn't seem to be doing too well last time we talked. I'm just fine. I don't need you to babysit on me. It's not babysitting. I'm making sure my friend is okay. Just nothing wrong with that, is there? I suppose not. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have snapped at you. It's no big deal. I'm just assuming you're under a bit of stress. Could it be that he's under a bit of stress when his family is... God, you'll see. You guys will see. If you haven't seen this before, that is, I have. Yeah. I had no choice but to come clean to my father what happened. There was no way I could hide having to order all those new documents from him, and it would have been even worse if he had to find out elsewhere. Alex was blamed for it, just as I feared. Alright, I remember. I remember the fucking bodyguard name's Alex, and yeah, great, cool. Shit, that's horrible. He didn't listen to reason? I don't even know. My father isn't one given to be unreasonable, but I told him I was the one way out without Alex, and that it was my fault this happened, but he still wouldn't take it. Father threatened to fire him if this happened again, and Alex said nothing. Not to me, not to my dad. He should have been livid. He should have gotten mad at me, but he didn't, but somehow that makes this all even worse. Is there anything you can do about it? Since no action was officially taken this time, there's not much I can do. Alex thought I was just a warning, even if it was an unwanted one. I, on the other hand, got served with an hour-long lecture about my personal safety. I'm not supposed to be ditching my, as he calls them, safety escorts. So I'll value my freedom. It's ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with that. We all want freedom. It's in our nature. You're just being unreasonable. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Do you have any idea what you'll do now? I already told you there's nothing for me to do. Not talking about legal stuff, Einstein. I'm asking you what you'll do to take first responsibility and up to it. Just gonna let all this happen without doing anything get up to Alex. Oh, I wasn't thinking of doing anything. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, those eyes were fucking scary. How can you go on a spiel about feeling bad about the whole thing and want to take responsibility for it, but you don't even think of doing something to make it up to him? I just hadn't thought of it, okay? You're horrible sometimes. Bruh. What the fuck? That's not nice. You're supposed to be friends, right? Maybe you're right. Just maybe. Don't act so smug. You've a long life ahead of you. You're bound to be right every now and then. Don't let it get to your head. Aye, Chief. And don't sass me either. No can do, Chief. I guess I shouldn't expect any different from you, huh? Oh good, I got the message. Christ, you're supposed to be friends and you're fucking treating each other like this? Excuse? watches his nose, twitches a few times. Telltale Tom is deep in thought or smelling something. Any ideas? I I don't know. What do you do when you need to apologize to someone for something you did? Well, ideally, you'd want to do something for them that's heartfelt. What sort of thing does Alex enjoy? Maybe you can buy him something he'd really want as an apology. Not that I'm endorsing an attempt to buy forgiveness, but I don't really think there's much you can do since you already apologized. You have apologized, haven't you? I. Oh my god. It slipped my mind, okay? How can so many simple things slip your mind? This is basic decency we're talking about. You do something that hurts someone, you apologize. How hard can it be? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Stop. I'm sorry. Not to me, you idiot. Look, you should apologize to him before you even think of doing something else. I'd rather get him something first. If you... Yeah, I know. If I just buy him something without apologizing first, it'll look like I'm trying to buy his forgiveness. But I'd rather give him something meaningful from the heart while I apologize profusely, so he could say I was certain about it this whole time. Do you think that would work? You have nothing to say? To be honest, I don't. Probably weren't so stubborn, I think I've already grown up every single day. That'd be a general way to say this. Well, I suppose you know him better than I do, so I think you're better equipped to answer that question. I guess so. Let's see, what could I get to show Alex himself what I did? I should have named this character something different. This is confusing. Well, not really. Your best bet would probably be to think about what kinds of things he likes and try to get him something he could possibly want. Can you think of anything that he might want? Well, I don't know. Okay, what about the kinds of things he likes? Does he have any hobbies? I don't know. Did he ever mention anything he might want? Not that I know of. What about anything that he might have been mentioned being interested in but never having tried? I don't know. Do you know anything about him? I thought I did. Come on, you can't think of anything. Nothing at all. No. That's awful. How can you not know anything? Oh, I wonder. I have a few ideas. Maybe he didn't tell Keisuke anything about him because that's not part of his job description. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he doesn't know anything about his bodyguard because he never told him. Never, like, because he wasn't allowed to by his dad or something. Who knows? That might be a thing. Hey, I need fresh air. Keisuke runs off without warning. Wait, Keikun! Rinaldo heads turned towards I tried to follow. You know, I seriously think that, like, people hate on, like, Yuichi, the main character, too much. But at the same time, wow. He can be really fucking mean at times. Honestly, this entire friend group can be mean at times. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I peeked my head through the roof, looking for any signs of the white hair. God damn, where'd he go to? I knew I should have run after him, but at the time I was too early with people staring at me to move. Never again will I be that stupid. Keikun, are you here? Yeah. So around the corner, Keikun shows up in front of me, his eyes avoiding my gaze. Oh, I lost you back at the second floor. Sorry to say, but the school isn't really big enough for you to shake someone off your trail. Evidently. Damn it, can't you at least look me in the eye when you talk to me? Sorry, I shouldn't be joking right now. How are you feeling? Like a terrible person. Oh, come on, don't be like that. You're not a terrible person. Is that so? Then tell me what kind of good person knows absolutely nothing about someone who practically raised them. Not even one thing. Just Alex, now that I think about it, I know a lot less about you guys than you all know about me. Even though you guys are all pretty open about yourself, I tend to keep my own secrets locked down tight. Somehow I still know less about you guys than I should. I'm just so absorbed. I've always been disgusted by my family and how little they care about other people. And yet now I realize I'm just the same as them. Come on, isn't it a bit early for you to having core shaking realizations? Is that seriously a meta joke in this fucking serious moment where he's trying to confide in you? I thought you said you were done with the jokes. It's a little hard to stop Joe when you're being this edgy about the whole. Oh my god, shut up, you dick! Holy fucking hell. He's trying to confide in you and you're saying this shit. Fuck you. You're. God, you're an idiot. At least I made him feel a little bit better. I'm sorry. How does that make someone feel better in this situation? I can already tell that his body relaxed a bit. Yep, I'm an idiot. Probably the biggest one around here. And you want to know something else? They're my friend, no matter what you think of yourself. What? Don't look at me like that. So you're a little self-absorbed, so what? We all have our flaws, like how I'm incredibly lazy, or how Suichi is fussy to the point of annoyance, or how June is the attention span of a goldfish. These are flaws that make us interesting people. Can you imagine how dull it would be if you were if you were only surrounded by a bunch of perfect people? First of all, you'd never feel like you'd measure up to their brilliance. It's okay to make mistakes, just to learn from them and grow. Really, that's one of the funniest parts of life. These would be so boring if failure didn't exist. Didn't expect to stay silent after that. Such a nice speech, too. I fully expected him to applaud me while in tears, get on his knees and glorify my awesomeness. Oh my fucking god. Self-absorbed? Who's self-absorbed? Okay, I might be exaggerating a little bit. I certainly expect silence of all things. Did I say something wrong? You're awfully quiet. Huh? Alex, son, you got me so worked up over this, even more than I did. Cut it out, I was just trying to make you feel better. Were you just messing with this whole time? Of course not, don't be crazy. Don't get me wrong, I'm still upset about the whole thing. But your words gave me hope I can still be better. Indeed, it's not too late for me to do better. I'll do my be a more attentive friend. I won't let anyone call me self-absorbed anymore. Well, technically, the only one who called you that was yourself. But I don't think this piece of information is very important right now. I'll just stay silent about it. Still, it's good to see him feeling better, even if the change was very surprising. Glad I was able to help. I was worried that I might have been too hard on you back there. No, don't worry about it. My heart's not made of glass, you know, I can take criticism. Said the person that immediately ran away when faced with said criticism. He was... Oh my god, I don't like this dude. At times. Then again, I don't think this piece of information is going to be very useful either. Guess I should stop by sniffing around Alex's information a little bit, try to know what kind of things he liked before I buy him my apology presents. You're still going on about that? I can't just leave it unresolved, and I absolutely refuse to apologize about being able to give him something to make up for what I've done. Some people are just out with a heartfelt apology, you know. Well, it's too bad, he's getting both. So stubborn. Fine, I get it. How are you planning on getting the information, though? That's a good question, too. You have no idea? None. I thought so. Nevertheless, I will think of something. And don't think I've forgotten about you either. Me? What did I do? It's not about what you did, sir. It's about who you are. You're the closest friend I have at this time. It annoys me to know. I really paid you as much attention as I should have. You're just exaggerating. No, I'm not. I want to get to know you about Exxon. You've been so good for me since we met, even more so since the start of the school year. To find a way to think you've been so great all the time. I mean, I don't... Do whatever you want. Of course. Could I actually come into town soon? Fuck yes. I don't know when. I'll be next available. I don't want you to help pick... I don't want you to help pick with Alex. Me? How am I gonna help? I don't know anything about Alex. Alright, maybe not help me pick so much as give me company. It feels like a bitch for you to stay calm and composed when you're nearby. I guess that's such a weird thing to have someone say to you. Your reaction to it certainly is amusing. So it's okay for me to count on you. Sure, as long as I'm available, I'll keep you company. I also have fun when we're going out. It's not like this is a bad deal for me or something. Alright, it's a deal. I'll miss you when I find a good day for it. For now, I think we should probably head back downstairs. We only have 5 minutes left in lunch break, and I haven't eaten some food yet. Crap, neither have I. Better hurry. Keisuke was smiling and laughing the whole time we were running back down the stairs. For some reason, I thought Keisuke looks kind of cute when he's smiling, flashing my head from over, quickly being dispersed by my stomach growling. Yeah, you're gay, we get it. You like guys, cool. Not the only one. Actually, I'm kind of wondering when I don't exactly remember because this game is so fucking long that you kind of forget when you go back to replay it when there's going to be something like a major event happening. So yeah, it's definitely a weird thing. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. So guys, I tried looking for it. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find what happened. So great. And it's definitely before day 25 was out. I know that much, but I don't fucking remember when. So my eyes, they burn. Shouldn't stay up so late last night playing games. Yeah, you shouldn't have, you fucking idiot. Whatever, I'll just throw my head into a cold sink for a few minutes. I don't feel so dead then. God, these things are so cute. I love them. Oh yeah, we have 3 Keisuke character choice days left. This is only 16 minutes, so almost 17 minutes now. In fact, I have to switch back and forth in the OBS window to, check that. Kinda is a downside of not using the old one anymore, because before it was just on the screen at all times. Stand from the station, patiently waiting for Keisuke to arrive. Even though we're supposed to be in class right now, he asked me to skip J for some reason. Guess when I said that I'd come with him as long as I was free, he took that to mean I'd skip class for it. Which, to be honest, I totally would, and I did. Idiot. Water, mate. Bottle of water, mate. Still, he's running late. You shouldn't ask someone to skip something for you and then make them wait. It's just not cool. Alexon! Oh, Christ almighty, that sucked. Voice goes out from amidst the crowd. Strap my eyes to try and find the source among the giant mass of people. Keisuke walks up to me, breathing with difficulty. A few drops of sweat descended from his brow. Oh, musky bunny. Gross. Keiko, are you okay? Yeah, just a little winded. Sorry I made you wait. There was no way I could sit past Alex today, so I had to let him take me to school and get changed to come over here. Why would you get changed? If you were already dressed in your school clothes, you could just get wearing them. Oh, this is a fucking bop. This is a nice song. Whatever this music is. I don't know if you guys can hear it because I have the fucking game audio turned down so low. Oh yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can. What if someone spots a student that is clearly not at school? They could have the school closed on us. Think you're being a little too paranoid right there. Pinchonian paranoia over here with K-Kun. Oh no. Ditching school isn't all that common. No one would give a shit anyway. Well, I guess everything's okay either way. I suppose you had no reason not to change out of uniform. Got that right, at least you're not being too fussy about it. Only one here that fussy is you. Well, putting that aside for now, you managed to think of something you want to give Alex? Not really. We don't even have information about... We don't have much information on him even in our database. He really is a shadow. Not to worry, though. I've been working really hard remembering even the most minute details of our conversation, our interactions, and I think I might have struck gold. As opposed to going for the more sane approach of asking. Oh yeah, what was it? I remember that I caught Alex reading books on old civilizations more than once. In fact, most of the books I saw him read are about that. Oh, so he's a reader. Great, now I relate more to him. Now, I don't know which ones he's already read or if he has a preference for a specific tribe, but I do know for a fact that he likes this sort of stuff. Sorry if it's not very concrete lead, but it's all I got so far. Things would be much easier if you just darked him, you know? No problem, let's hope we can find something that caters to that. Would it be safe to assume we're into a bookstore then? Fuck yes. Yes, there's a bookstore nearby. There's a great selection of history books from what I've researched online. They may be our safest bet at the moment. You only look for history books? Yeah, why? Nothing, it's just, well, history is a pretty broad category. Just because they have history books doesn't mean they have books on old civilizations. I didn't think about that. Well, whatever, let's just go there and hope they have something. Great, now I'm feeling not so sure about all this. Don't sweat, you'll be fine. How can you be both a source of negativity and positivity at the same time? Lots and lots of practice. Either that or you're just crazy. You gotta be a little bit of both for all I know. Not supposed to agree with me, you know. Yeah, no, it's just more fun this way. Mess with your head. Just shut up and let's go already. Now you're telling me to shut up? I thought you called me over to ask for my input. Yes, and I'm already starting to regret it. Oh, don't be so mean, Cake, and I know you love me. Just shut up already! Oh boy. Ew. This looks like a mainstream bookstore. They suck. If you're gonna go to a bookstore, the best choice is an indie bookstore, because they always have better books than the mainstream ones. At least for me. Like, the mainstream bookstores almost never have the type of books I like to read. And when I go there, I just get overwhelmed with the idiocy of what these people put up on main display. It's ridiculous. Like, meanwhile, in indie bookstores, you always get that unique atmosphere, everything being very cozy and it being curated by the owners more, you know, and just like quotas and all that shit. Also, the people there that work in indie bookstores genuinely do like reading a lot, so they'll be able to give you good advice for that. I'll get out my spiel about that, but like I really want to go to a bookstore pretty soon. And since my birthday is literally in 19 days, that's probably going to be a thing. I mean, we're going to go around and try different bookstores all day, and then after that, we go to Steak and Shake, because that's a family tradition, and we get home and, I don't know, watch a movie or something. And then I want that day to be fucking tiring for me. Because 20 years old, that's a big thing. I didn't think I'd make it that far. Anyway, the refreshing artificial coldness that comes with air conditioning. Even when it's not overwhelmingly hot, it's still such an amazing feeling to walk into a fully air-conditioned room. Makes me miss my bedroom. I'm gonna go take a look at the history section. Or you could just ask the clerk. God damn it, you could at least let me get a word before walking off. Stupid impatient rabbit. Or is it a hare? I can never tell the difference. Wow, your friend and you don't know the difference. Oh, okay. Good thing, this place isn't too big, no chance of me getting lost. The history section should be somewhere around... Huh? It's not next to our section, those two are usually always together. So many bookcases, I can't even tell which is which. Color-coded? No, it doesn't seem like it. There's nothing single in it either. What the hell's wrong with this place? I know this isn't some big franchise bookstore, but come the fuck on, at least organize your shit. Okay, so they're not in a big franchise bookstore. Okay. I'm okay, that actually makes me feel a bit better. Makes me trust their judgment more. There he is. No, no, no. Keisuke inspects each and every one of the books, mumbling to himself as he checks them. Every now and then, pulling off out of the bookshelf, look at the pages, then put it back. What are you doing? As if he only just now noticed my presence, he readjusts himself, trying to look at me. Ah, Alexon, there you are. Where you been? Please don't just wander off with a word like that. But you're the one who... Oh, you know what? Forget it. There's no mean to be able to get him to realize it himself. Either way, have you found something yet? Not yet. They really have a very big collection, but none of them seems right. You know, we could save ourselves a lot of trouble if we just ask the clerk if they have books and ancient civilizations in stock. They can do that? Of course they can. What the hell were you expecting? You really are a touch with society. I didn't know. It didn't even occur to me. How clueless can a person be? Jeez. You don't need to be that harsh on me. Fine, fine. Let's just go talk to the clerk and see if there's anything here. Great. least not stubbornly fighting me on this. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Stop bullying your friend. Oh my god. I must be some kind of softie, because I could never do that sort of shit to my friends. Wait at the front desk where the clerk is writing something down in a notebook. Watch his approach, putting the book and the pencil down and standing up to greet us. Good morning, what can I do for you? I'm looking for books for a specific topic. Do you have any way of checking your system to see if you have any? Of course, all our books are tagged in our system using their genre, topics, authors, years, publisher, and years of release. I can certainly check the system, see if they have any of my criteria. What sort of book you're looking for? We're looking for a book on ancient civilizations. Edric shifts his weight, crossing his arms and adopting a thoughtful look. Ancient civilizations, huh? I mean, like the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, or things like the Mayans, Aztecs, and ancient tribes? Is there a difference? Of course, well, I can't have books. Well, I can't guarantee I'll have books in either of those without first checking the system. There's a big difference between depending on what continent they're from. European civilizations are different from American ones, which are different from Asian ones, so on and so forth. I admittedly don't know much about this kind of thing. The book is supposed to be a gift for a friend who really likes them. I don't know if he has specific interest in one kind. Alright, so I guess a broader search is in order then. Let's see what this has to say about it. Types a few words in his computer. It's a pretty old boxy looking system, which to be at least 6 or 7 years old. But I guess I can't expect anything very grand from a neighborhood store. Badger purses his lips. Fortunately, it seems we don't have any more books matching that criteria. This might come as a surprise to you, but we've completely sold out on all our books fitting that genre. We've been downsizing the history section lately, so we don't have as many copies of those kinds of books anymore. That's really unfortunate. I guess I'll check another place. Man nods and gets a smile on his face. Maybe you might check the antique store. They are more likely to have the things you're looking for. They usually have books talking specifically about ancient civilizations artifacts. Who knows? You might better look find a piece of history there. Just be prepared for the higher prices. I don't think that would be a problem, but I have no idea where I could find one. We always can use our phones to check. Well, no, there's no need. I do happen to know a few in the city and regularly correspond with their owners. I can write down the addresses for you. Oh, that's pretty helpful, thank you. Quite convenient to have this confirmation, too. I just smiled from back, I said bashfully. I'm a college student majoring in archaeology, so I'm quite passionate about that kind of thing. I wrote down my first recommendations of stores you should visit first. Hopefully you'll be able to find what you're looking for. Thank you, that's really kind of you. Any day, I just like seeing people show an interest in history. Have a nice day. You too. God, Great, now playing a VN has got me aching to go to a bookstore. That's fucking splendid, isn't it? Yeah. A fucking virtual version. I'm not even in it in a fucking bookstore, and like I already want to go. Really more than I did. Damn, I missed the cool air conditioned environment already. Well, that was a bust. At least you got some play recommended to you. It's better than nothing. True, although I still preferred if we managed to end our search here. Wouldn't it have been kind of dramatic if we come all the way here just to finish everything in 5 minutes? Where's the fun in that? It's not like we're going out to have fun, you know. Doesn't mean we can't have any. I suppose that's true. What time is that? Almost 30 minutes. Cool. What is that? Oh, it's like CPU and FPS bullshit. Cool. I've never used this fucking thing before, so yeah. I suppose that's true. Yeah, you're right. There's no reason we can't have fun while we're at it. Is there? We're just skip class anyway, so there's no way we're going to get in. Yep, you got it. Now, where do you want to go first? Well, according to the paper you gave us, the shop recommendation would require the subway. It's probably a 20-minute trip. That's not too bad. Agreed. It's also almost lunchtime too, but we stop somewhere to get some food first. My treat. I don't know how I feel about that. Come on, when are you going to stop being so stuck up about it? I'd love to be able to treat you. Are you going to make me beg for your permission? You really become fixated on treating me, huh? That's because it's fun. I don't get the chance to go out with you. Just the two of us often. I really like when we get some alone time together. Huh? What the hell does that mean? Is it so weird for me to be having fun? That's, wow. What, is something wrong? No, nothing at all. I just, caught me by surprise there. But I didn't do anything, did I? Let's just hope you continue to be clueless. Just accept your offer, then. That's great. Is there any place you prefer to go to? Not really. I'm fine with whatever. In that case, there's a great steakhouse nearby that I'm sure you'd love. Why do I get the feeling it's going to be another one of those places where everything costs a kidney? It's not, or at least I think it's not. We'll just have to see when we get there, won't we? Not helping one bit. Have to admit, this is certainly not what I was expecting. You tricked me. This is the diner Saya works at. It is, but the look on your face was priceless just now. You really were expecting to get someplace outlandish, weren't you? Well, turns out I really like the food in here, so I was kind of itching to come over. I hope it's okay with you. It is, I like the place, although it'll be a bit weird not to get served by Saya-chan. It'll be fine. Start thinking what you want to order already, so we don't have to wait long, okay? Don't you start with that, too. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Take a seat in one of my boots, pick into the menu to check what is available. I think I'm just gonna order a grilled steak with mashed potatoes. Does sound pretty good, although I was fully expecting you to order curry again. Curry is good, but it doesn't mean I want to have it all the time. I prefer varying what I eat. Complete opposite of Mr. Suichi give me soba arata. He'd probably hit you if you were calling him that. Indeed he would. What about you? Any idea what you'll be having? That's a tough question. No, this is a joke, but please try not to take too... Christ. I know I said it's a joke, but please try not to too won't go with what you want with the order. Alright, I get it. I'll try to be quick. Jeez. You and Suichi really are birds of a feather. Just pick something already. Steak, I'll have the steak. God damn it, he wasn't kidding when he said it took a lifetime to pick. It hasn't even been that long. We've been here for 10 minutes. The waitress even stares because I haven't ordered anything yet. Sorry. What am I going to do with you? Fuck him, kiss him, date him. That's what you're gonna do. Sorry, spoilers. Well, it doesn't matter right now, so you'll have to stick with mashed potatoes like me. Yeah, to be fair, we're still gonna have our time picking. And yet, you still ended up picking the same thing that I did. To give much time to consider, 10 minutes is more than enough time. You're just too indecisive. Can't argue with that. I don't understand people that take that long in restaurants, man. Just look at the fucking menu, see something you like normally, and pick it for fuck's sake. I don't get it. I don't get what... Keisuke calls over the waitress and nurse for us, even apologizing about the delay. Really can be quite courteous when dealing with people. You're staring at me. Something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Is that so? Just wondering if it was something. You told me a while ago that you're probably coming to these more regular stores, if I can call them that. But you still dealt with a waitress with that hitch. It's not like I'm incompetent, you know. I just feel really nervous about it. I haven't visited simpler places like these, but living as the heir to the Ushihara Corporation. Whenever I come to them alone, I'm always afraid that I'll say something offensive because I don't know people that well. For good or for bad, most of my life experience has involved rich, sniveling sycophants or servants. I've really dealt with regular people much before. I've actually always wondered about that. Our skills might be pretty well off, but it doesn't mean like the kind of place you'd attend. Why is that? Okay, Kun. You're not wrong. My family was wholly opposed to me studying here. Up until middle school, I'd only studied in schools for rich families. The monthly tuition alone was probably enough to buy a house in the suburbs. That's kind of a terrifying thought. I know, or at least I know nowadays. I never really thought much about it before. Really felt out of place when I first transferred to our school. It was only because of you guys I was able to fit in. I'm glad you did, though. I can't really imagine a group without you in it. You're being too polite. Still, what led you to transfer to our school in the first place? I think I prefer to leave that story for another day. Oh, you don't want to tell me? To be honest, not really. Ouch. Way to be blunt. Sorry, this just isn't a story that I'm comfortable with telling you. It's fine, I didn't mean to pry. Sorry about that. Oh boy, talk about awkward silence. Really wish the would arrive right now. Sure that. Sure that, since when did you talk like that? You know, so I've been meaning to learn to be a little more streetwise, you know? I figured I might be useful when I'm in the US. I've been running it easier. What? Why look at me like that? It's just there's so much wrong with what you said, I don't even know where to start. Oh. Waitress raised by her tail, popping down our plates with a smile on her face. Food is steaming hot and looks incredibly appetizing. Thank you. Girl nods, her smile widening before leaving to attend to other tables. Like how quick the service is here. Well, this is a maid cafe run by bunny girls and bunny theme, and adding speed is a theme. Again, there's so much wrong with that, I don't even know where to begin to start. Bit surprised as you walk into the antiquity shop. Fully expect some dusty old place with a light and ugly decor. So that's a pretty cozy environment that doesn't really look all that different from a regular store. I like this place. That's not hard to achieve. All in a store needs air conditioning, already like it. You're not exactly wrong there. I certainly wasn't expecting to see a security guard on the front door, though. That's because we have many priceless artifacts here, things from over 1,000 years ago. Safety is our primary concern. Turn to look at the front. At the front counter, where a young-looking horse dressed in a black leather jacket leaned on the counter, looking at the two of us with a smirk. Good afternoon, you work here? Of course not, he's just down behind the counter talking to customers because it's fun. Don't have to be rude. Don't ask stupid questions then. Horse chuckles. Guess you could say so. I'm the owner of this store. You're the owner? Smiles smiling for her on the counter. Yes, why the shock? It's just that, you look very young. Yeah, I get that. Not many people have been owner of an antiquity shop, a 28-year-old stud. Stud? Certainly not modest either. Smile widening, the horse puts a hand on his hip. Also have excellent hearing, and no, modesty and I don't get along. Sorry. It's alright, don't really mind. This is my father's store. I inherited 3 years ago when I finished my doctorate degree in archaeology. So, yeah, I might be young, but I'm certainly not a greenhorn. What can I help you with? I was originally looking for some books and civilizations that I could give to a friend of mine who's interested in the subject. I don't suppose you'd have any. The owner's smile widens, jumping over the open counter, he walks past us. Certainly do. Come with me if you will. You're quite lucky. My father didn't sell many books in the past. It was mostly on the artifacts. But I find that people pursuing knowledge and history deserves to be coddled. So even if they're not antiques themselves, I still love having them in the store. Walks upstairs to a second floor where there are many shelves stacked all the way up with books. Oh my god, just the sound of that. God, this place sounds fucking cozy. Just the way they're describing it, I would love to go to it. Antique stores always have that unique feel, that cozy, like, oh, so many memories feel. And you never know what you're going to find in them either. Whoa. Impressive, right? I can confidently say I have the greatest collection of history books in all of Kanto. Get quite a bit of business from professors, college students, and industry buffs alike. Adding this little library here has more than quadrupled our profits. Listen here, it has never underestimated the smallest sales. I can see that. Ancient civilizations are the reason I went to archaeology in the first place. Mesoamerican civilizations were the focus of my doctorate dissertation. So lucky for you, you walked into the best store if you're looking for that sort of thing. I can see what the clerk at the bookstore recommended me to come here first. Hostess grin immediately widens. Clerk at a bookshop? Would that by any chance be a lean, kind of dorky looking badger? Yeah, that's him. That man at Booth certainly doesn't waste an opportunity to gush around my store. I'll go have to give him a person later. You guys are probably the 10th group of customers sent to me in the last week alone. Be nice, him. There are many people interested in these things, especially in Japan. Most archaeology students have interested in Asian history, which I myself find pretty boring. But well, you didn't come here to hear me ramble on, did you? Make yourself at home, browse as much as you like, and feel free to come to me and ask questions. God fucking damn it, I want to go to this place. Just fucking bookshelves upon bookshelves of books. Fuck yes. God. Walks back downstairs, leaving the two of us to marvel at the giant collection in front of us. Damn, these are all coded too. Mayans, Aztecs, Incans, Egyptians, Greeks. There's so many here that it would take me all day to list them all. Didn't even know there were enough people in history willing to store this big. Neither did I, but I guess this goes to show that history is really a popular subject despite all odds. To be honest, I'd imagine you being the kind to enjoy this sort of thing. No, how to get me into it was just too boring for me. Oh my god, you fucking idiot. Too boring. Too boring. Still, I can understand him liking it, and I'm happy that it's a popular enough subject. Why having a stroll like this? Really can be Mr. Sunshine when you want to, huh? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing important. Don't worry about it. Anyway, do you have any idea what kind of book you want for? They seem to have so many here. True, I feel tempted to get more than one. What kind of relic could I... Who knows what kind of relic I could find? I'll certainly get by on an actual relic. That's a great idea. I was joking. Those must cost a fortune. Oh yes, because that's somehow going to be a deterrent for me. Oh yeah. Now that you mentioned it, I remember seeing a few old-looking things in the spot when I visited. Although I've only been there once since you entered it not long ago. Or was it a little before that, then? Here in my family, people from my family are usually given housing close to the estate. They are still allowed to use apartments of houses on their own in the city, but they're only allowed to spend the night in them when they're off shift. That doesn't sound very nice. Our servants have access to high-speed internet, pools, gyms, sports centers, and free football network. Where can I sign up? Don't be ridiculous. But I'd like the idea of buying him an actual relic. I think that might be better than a book. Let's see, I remember him having something like a fossilized tooth and a few drums. Looked to be 100 years old. I'll go downstairs and ask them if he has something like that. People that have tons of money to spend are scary. Walk back downstairs to find Keisuke chatting excitedly with the owner. Horses beam with excitement as he points out a few knickknacks on the shelves. That one is a portable hand drum used by the Mayans about 3,000 years ago. It was mostly for religious rituals. This one in specific was found next to an altar in a temple. The location was found, and the fact that it was covered in stains, it was later confirmed human blood. We believe that this particular drum was used in ritual semen sacrifice. The hell kind of conversation just walk into? Oh, Alexon. Namus, the son, was just explaining to me about the different drums they have here. I asked him the oldest and most valuable ones. I know your family has a lot of money, but can you even pay for that kind of thing? Do you need me to show you how much I have in my savings account? No, I'm pretty sure it's Scarlet Forever. Also, when did you know the owner's name? Stellan smiles, looking at me and holding out his hand. Shigeru, really? Interesting. Just because your friend talking about buying something so expensive, I just felt I needed to reduce myself. Well, we mostly have these things for show. Selling them is incredibly rare. Purchase like that is enough to keep us afloat for years, but I'm just rambling again. I'm Shigeru Namasa. It's a pleasure. Float for years? How much does one of these even cost? Pursed his lips, grabbing a folded piece of paper that was lying on top of the counter and showing it to me. Don't even think about commenting on it. You must really like Alex, huh? Of course I do. Practically raised me. Still, this is a lot. You're really generous sometimes, huh? I like to think I'm generous all the time. Still, that ritual drum sounds perfect. I'll take it. Stallion's eyes are open so wide, it almost looks like they're twinkling with unbound happiness. That was an incredible choice, sir. I'll have it wrapped and delivered by the end of the day. Thank you very much. Smiling, Keisuke pulled out his credit card. I'm the one that needs to thank you. I found it better even what I was expecting. What, you're not going to tell us how much it costs? I wanted to do some calculation. There. Keisuke almost cheerfully during all the subway trip. Seems to be so up and engrossed in the song that I don't have the heart to interrupt him in chat. In fact, I kind of like his humming voice. It's such a pleasant melody. I can't believe everything worked out so well. These are the first words he says when he left the store. Certainly do look happy about it. How could I not be? I got the perfect present for Alex. We can't stop thinking about the fact that that thing is probably worth more than my house. How do you plan on giving it to him? Still to figure out that part. I didn't want to seem like I'm just trying to buy his forgiveness like you said. I just need to find a way that shows him like this is just me trying to make amends. Cheaper present probably would have made that easier. Sounds fair enough. I'm sure I'll figure something out. Thanks, and thank you for coming with me. It was a lot less boring than having someone else around. Don't worry about it. It was my pleasure. Oh, I'm sure that wasn't the only reason you asked him to come along, was it, Keikun? By the way, if you don't mind me asking, how's that band thing coming along? Band thing? You know, you told me a few days ago that you joined the light music club in their band. Oh, right. You should become a vocalist or a guitarist. Maybe you're doing both. That would be so cool. I, uh, what's with that enthusiastic reaction? I haven't performed for them yet. I'm just a manager at the moment. Why not? Because I was embarrassed. Those people are really good. There's no way I could take their place, and why would why let some newcomer play with them when they've just been together for 2 years already? Isn't that the whole point of the club? I, I guess. Still, I can't bring myself to perform for them in front of them. It's just, I'm just embarrassed. So embarrassed I can't do it. Then what was the point of joining the club in the first place? No comment. Can you at least let me come watch their rehearsal? What? If they're that good and you're their manager, there shouldn't be any problem if you just come over to watch, right? Maybe you can introduce me to your friends. I guess I could. You know what, you helped me so much with this problem with Alex already. Sure, I'll introduce him once the situation with Alex is resolved against my better judgment. Why is it against your better judgment? No comment on that either. Anyway, now that we're done with this, I'm gonna get changed in my school uniform and wait until class is ended at the ice cream shop. You wanna come with me? There's nothing better to do anyway. 46 minutes. Cool. Fun. Tasty. Great, I'm sure it won't be boring to feel around. Keisuke and I kill the next hour until the school bell rings before he rushes back to the gates to be picked up. Really is good at skulking around without being found by his family, I'll give him that. God, I'm actually kind of wondering how long this next day is gonna be. Cause, like, this video is almost an hour, and usually my videos are, like, at minimum an hour and a half to, like, 2 hours and a half. So, like, I don't even know, man. Well, now my computer's at fucking 56%, so, like, I'm kind of... I guess I'll just get this day done, and then I'll move on to the next one. And then I'll end the video there and, do stuff from there. The alarm goes off mercilessly by my nightstand, excruciating with the same sadistically it seems to show me every morning. Joke's on you, though. I woke up 10 minutes early today. Wow, 10 minutes. So impressive. Do you need a gold star, Buttercup? I'm gonna put my school jacket, though. He's so fucking cute. He's so fucking cute. I decided to skip the last part of last class before lunch. I was feeling particularly bored today. As soon as I got to the rooftop's door, however, I began to hear something. That voice. It is, without a doubt, Keisuke's voice. He's singing at the roof for some reason. A song I've never heard before. A slow ballad that doesn't fit in with the rock songs he likes so much. Debate with myself whether I should open the door or not. Don't think he'd like to be interrupted. Hell, I might get really embarrassed that someone managed to hear him singing out here. But then again, he really shouldn't be skipping class singing at the roof of all places. I know, voice of hypocrisy speaking here. Open door, I at the side of the hair jumping in surprise, staring at me in shock. You... Oh, thank God it's just you. Don't teach me singing up here. Lucky for you, no one can hear you downstairs. Still, pretty ballsy you to skip class to sing. It's not like I'm skipping class to sing. I just happen to be singing while skipping class. Oh, why'd you skip? Really can't imagine you of all people doing something like that. What the hell kind of image do you have of me? I'm still only a person. You know, I also need a break sometimes. What image do I have of you? A sexy motherfucker? I'm just kidding, I'll shut up. Fair enough, so what are you doing up to? Oh, come on, don't give me the silent treatment now. How much time did you spend... How much time did I spend helping you these past few days? Spit it out already. Jeez, you're so... Jeez, you're so forceful. I'm just annoyed. Annoyed? Why, did something happen? No, that's the problem. Huh? Think I'm gonna need a little more context here. It's just, you've been so helpful with me lately. You've also been treating me so nicely, too. Everyone's been treating me so nicely. It's starting to piss me off. I'm sorry. Do you want us to treat you badly or something? No. I'm just gonna wait until you start making sense. It's not like... Sorry, my mind's going all over the place. Give me a second to organize my thoughts. Okay, I think I'm good. Great, mind explaining what the hell's going to happen then? I'm annoyed that everyone's been so nice to me because I've been such a sucky friend. Especially you. You know exactly how much I've been failing as a friend. I know next to nothing about the people I call my friends. I just can't understand how you can be so understanding and nice to me after finding out about that. Jesus, you're a bigger idiot than I thought. What do you mean? You really think we judge you because of that? I already told you, everyone has their own flaws. All things considered, you're at least aware of it. The only thing that annoys me is that instead of putting in the effort to correct it, you're just sitting here and feeling sorry for yourself. Not sparing the bobs now, huh? When did I ever? Don't I always tend to speak my mind? Oh, really? Is it because you always speak your mind that we constantly have to do with Arata's cooking? No comments. Didn't know it'd be this easy to confuse you. Now you're smiling now. I guess my pep talk worked after all. You're really bad with words, though. Thank God you're pretty. What? Excuse? Character selection day 4, and that's okay. I'm bad with words, and what do you mean I'm pretty? What a fucking sentence. Oh my god. Okay, so you went offline, you fucking bitch. Why did you go offline? You're probably doing shit. I shouldn't judge. Okay, so, I'm really sorry, holy shit. No, you. I'm not tired, I'm just yawning. Fucking just, wow. Don't worry about it, I'm just teasing. But getting back to seriously for a moment, are you really okay with me, even though I'm such a crappy friend? You're just teasing, huh? I'm sure. I'm sure. You're not a crappy friend. There's a lot of good things about you. A few minor flaws don't nullify that. Good things like what? You're not really gonna me list them, are you? No, sorry, that was a weird question. You worry too much sometimes. You're fun to spend time with, and you actually care about other people. What does it matter if you're a little bit self-absorbed? I think saying that I'm a bit self-absorbed is putting it lightly. You'll learn to deal with it. You're certainly more positive than I am. Positive outlook is key to having a happy life. I'll take your word for it. Still, thanks. I really feel like you've been cheering me on a lot more than usual recently. That's just because you're finally opening me more. I have to say, I enjoy spending time with the honest cake I've gotten to see recently. You look a lot better when you're smiling like that. Certainly beats the principal skull used to have. Don't say ridiculous stuff like that for nothing. Well, said something ridiculous? It's like you can be just like Kobayashi sometimes. I don't get it. Just forget it. Say thanks. Talking to you always makes me feel so much better. You're welcome. Keisuke looks up at the sky, happily humming a cheerful melody. His voice carries easily through the air, making me feel as if the ground around us has gotten lighter. His mood is so infectious through his voice. Even if he's not singing, I can easily see how much more relaxed he is while he's humming. Music really is a mysterious thing to me. It's actually kind of funny, but I really like classical music, so I actually looked up a bunch of stuff about it and like how people play that shit and like all the different types of it. I don't know how to play an instrument. I just know like the technical shit about like what everything is. It's really interesting. I hate to interrupt, but I actually have a question. Ask away. Did you give Alex the present you bought for him yet? Not a second after the words leave my mouth, his entire body stiffens up, his smile fading away in a second. Bad question? No, you're fine. I saw I reacted strangely. I did give him the present and apologized profusely as I could. And he accepted it quite easily, in fact. Oh, that's great news. I guess. At the risk of sounding rude, why the hell aren't you happy about it? I, I don't know. I should be happy. Hell, I should be beside myself that he's a precious friend of mine, but it was so easy. It feels so anticlimactic. What? Were you expecting the two of you to just start crying and talk about how you were mean to each other while hugging dramatically? Oh my god, you were actually expecting that. No, not exactly, at least. You're a dork. Uh, why is that an insult? So, what actually happened between you two? Alex accepted the present, thanked me for it, said he didn't expect me to remember about his collection. Told me he always wanted one. Like that. And that's bad. He then told me I didn't have to get him anything because it's the thought that counts, and then told me he was never mad at me in the first place. That whole thing we did when we went looking for a present was pointless? It seems so. Now you see I'm so torn here. Yep, I honestly have a hard time figuring out what to feel in your shoes. Ain't that the truth? That's why I came in the first place. I couldn't fix my class because I kept thinking about all this. Silly it sounds, singing usually helps calm down, so I don't think it's silly at all. We all have our own ways to decompress. I guess that's true. Did it help any? The singing, I mean. A bit. I'm all about just talking to you, though. For some reason, I feel as if my heart suddenly just skipped a beat. That's great to hear. I thought I could help. Are you okay? Your voice sounds a bit shaky. I'm good. I'm great. Better than great. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Perfection. Perfection? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm great. I'm yeah, perfection. Got it. Why am I so nervous? So, how fares the light music club? That's quite a big leap on top of conversation. Sorry. It's fine, don't worry about it. To answer your question though, things are no different than usual. Have you already worked up the courage to show them your skills? Not even close. You're as stubborn as ever, I see. I'm not stubborn, I'm just not ready for this kind of thing. You really should have more confidence in yourself. I think you're a great singer and guitarist. I... Thanks. By the way, when do I get to meet your clubmates? You're still on that? What, you promised you introduced me to them. Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I heard that. Sorry. What's the problem when we meet them? I don't even know why you're interested in meeting them in the first place. Do you even know Urara's teammates? Nope, but then again, Switch's team doesn't do anything else than playing in the band. So, this is just about the coolness factor. Yep, bands are super cool. I have to admit, some of them really are cool. What? Nothing. I'll invite you to meet them sometime. Soon. Let me mentally prepare for that first, okay? Mentally prepare? Why do you have to do that? Because I know you're going to use that opportunity to tease me to hell and back. Oh, he's not wrong. Busted, huh? You're nothing if not predictable. Sometimes it's not a good thing. Ain't predictable? I take offense to that. Of course you do. Like I said, predictable. You just insult someone and then take their annoyance as proof that they're predictable. Sure I can, not only that, I just did. Why, you little... Lunged at Keikun, grabbing him, and... Feel my fury. Wait, oh my god, what are you doing? And to tickle him furiously, oh, of course. Something like this would have been a thing with the prim proper Keikun from before, but he's become so much more mellow and open with me lately that it doesn't feel weird at all. And to tease him like this. Plus, like you do with Sweet Yellow when we were kids. Hell, we still play wrestle sometimes. So, oh my god. Fucking hell. I let him go probably because he's right, or probably because I don't want him to suffocate due to excess laughter. Stop being a brat and take me to see your club. I never was acting like a brat, but you don't... I just don't like the fact that I have reservations. Fair enough, but still, should I give you another round of take as a good measure? I take back what I said, please spare me. Kiki and I could goof off on the rooftop until the bell sounds for lunchtime. Been having so much fun spending time with him lately. Glad he's become more open with me. Cool. And the day ended. Christ, we're still basically at like an hour, and, wow. Oh, my pocket's vibrating. Today is an auspicious day. Your fortune lies hidden behind a barrier of your own making. Stay close by your loved ones. They will protect you. The hell is this? Why is the number unknown? Oh. Okay, so that happens every time we get to like the final day of a character select. Cool. Okay, so yeah, after this the video's ending. Because we'll be at the beginning of Keisuke's route and that'll be good. Keikun and I stand outside of a room, staring attentively at the door, waiting for any indication to open the door on his part. And he... Well, truth be told, I have no idea what he's waiting for. Keikun called me this morning and asked me if I wanted to meet his bandmates. I immediately agreed, which I guess he wasn't expecting, since he sounded so shocked on the phone. Guess part of him still hoped I'd say no. Are we waiting for someone? Something? Yeah, waiting for the Wiltons, so I don't have to go through the circus that's going to introduce you to them. Come on, I'm not that bad. It's not you I'm worried about. Huh? Never mind. Come on, I'll introduce you to them. Try not to get too weirded out. Oh, great. How many are there gonna be? How many are there gonna be? How many voices? Good afternoon. I step in the room following Keisuke, scanning the insides with great curiosity. Whoa, so this is what a band room looks like. There's so many instruments in here, many of which I don't even recognize. I also notice the walls have a weird look to them, as if they were made of different material from the rest. Yeah, soundproof foam or something. And there's a booth? Some kind of door leading to a booth on their side. Ichigo? Welcome back, Kei-chan. Ichigo-san, I thought I asked you not to stop calling me that. Ichigo? Fussy Keisuke already calling her on a first-name basis? Something going on here? Good afternoon to you, Michimiya-kun. Before me stands a beautiful girl, a calico cat with silky fur dressed in a white shirt with her school blazer tied around her waist. Hey there, Minazuki. You two know each other. Working for Ichigo wraps her arms around mine and leans dangerously close to you. Okay. Oh, you didn't know? Michimiya-kun and I used to be Lovers. What? Another voice echoes loudly inside the room. Oh. This is extremely new. Guy runs out to me, a little monkey with brown fur. His eyes are completely wide across my collar. Ew, you used it, Ichigo-san. Can't breathe. Shaking me so much I started getting nauseous. Karusu, stop monkeying around. Who the Oh my god, there's too many. Another male voice echoes from behind the monkey. A jet black figure looms behind him, grabbing the guy by his shoulder and jumping away from me. But Kakaha-san, he's the Ichigo-san. Another guy, a raven. Oh my god, a fucking raven. Cool, there better be a nevermore. Sighed, over his temples, he stares down the monkey. Casual reactions from Keisuke and Minazuki tells me this is a common occurrence. No, he didn't. Can't you tell that she was joking? This is getting wider, which I didn't even think was possible. He was staring between me and Minazuki in disbelief. Minazuki and I were classmates as freshmen. We got paired up for class project a few times. Minazuki, please clear up this crazy misunderstanding you created. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reacted like that. But as profusely, his back stiff as a plank. Don't worry about it too much, Karusu. It was just a joke. No, you should worry about it. That joke nearly had me thrown to the floor. Oh my god, another character. Oh my god, there's too many. Two girls walk in from the separate booth in the end of the room, a raccoon and a coyote. Everyone's here already, huh? Yeah, you were late after all. Still, I didn't expect Karusu-san to get here before I did. What is that supposed to mean? Exactly what I said. There's this tension that I feel. We all know what it matters anyway. Alex only is the members of the Light Music Club. We have Ichigo Minazuki as the vocalist. Hiya. Here's my happy smile on her face. Karusu Saijuma is the guitarist. Nice to meet ya. Monkey stretching her jerk pose, puffing his chest. I got his voice perfect. Oh my god. Kagaho Fujioka is the bassist and unofficial leader of the band. Kagaho, the raven, crosses his arms, looking at Keisuke with annoyance. I don't ever remember agreeing to something like that. Hence why I said unofficial. We have Mia Ishikawa and Shoko Hizukawa as the drummer and keyboardist, respectively. Nice to meet you. The kid smiles at me, absentmindedly playing with the drumstick and flipping between her fingers. Ah. Cody crosses her arms, looking away from me, barely speaking a word. Hey, Shoko-chan, you shouldn't be so dry when someone you just met. At least greet him properly. You don't forget that you yourself weren't even looking at him. Busted, huh? This is an interesting group. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Keisuke's friend, Alex Michimiya. Well, Souls already knew you from before, so I guess me introducing myself is kind of pointless. Some of us also knew about you, even if we never met you before. After all, you were an incredibly popular person in this school. That might be true. I think I need to care about sports anyway. We're here for the music. Miyu-san, that's a bit... Some of us do care about sports. Monkey Karusu flails his arms, looking very annoyed. Karusu-san, you're overreacting. Again. Karusu-san pouts, glaring at the two guys. You all pick at me way too much. You make it easy. I'm not really sure I should be acting here. I know I want to be introduced to them, but I have no idea how to react to this group dynamic. What's going on here? This is more or less the daily interactions that can be had. In this group, thrilling, isn't it? It's not like we lightly like it either. It's mostly Karusu's fault either way. What? How is it my fault? It is your fault. Agreed. It's totally your fault. No arguments here. What now are all turning on me? Oh man, this group is more of a functional than mine. I'm sorry? What are you apologizing for? I don't know, I just felt like I should. You've been here for less than 5 minutes, you're already overwhelmed. A little. I apologize on behalf of our wilder member. Don't apologize on my behalf. Definitely an interesting group. Well, Alex, all these are members of the band, since you wanted to meet them so bad. Is there anything you'd like to ask them? Oh, what's this, a Q&A? This will be a great patch for our band when we get famous. Hell yeah, give me the spotlight. Nobody's going to give you the spotlight. But I'm the lead guitarist. You know, so anything else to deal with. Okay, putting that aside. Oh, I don't know, does your band have a name? That's the best you could come up with. Okay, Chan, that's not a bad question at all. You don't need to be so harsh on him. Fine, also don't call me K-chan. Our band is called Strawberry 5. Strawberry 5? Is there any particular reason for that name? Isn't it obvious? Raven turns to look at their vocalist who stares between the two of us with an innocent smile on her face. Before you even think of it, no, this name wasn't my idea. Here, the name was totally my idea. Raccoon waves excited with a big smile on her face. Yeah, up until me, you joined this year, we didn't really have a name, although I think I preferred when you didn't. You were outvoted, stop complaining. Even the coyote, whom I completely forgot was here, cut in to say something. Even Shoko-chan's landing on me now. You guys had a vote? Raven nods. It was about 2 weeks before Keisuke joined. There were 3 of us in favor of the name and 2 against. 2 against? So you were against a Kagoho-san? No, Ichigo was. Started to look at the cat, looking with a pat on her face, crossing her arms. Why would you think I want my name plastered on the band? I'm not that vain. I have to admit I do like the name, though. Not you too, K-chan. She sighs, shaking her head and shrugging and shaking her head sideways. Well, we did lose the votes. There's no point in dwelling on it any further. Anything else you would like to know? How many gigs have you guys played so far? None. None? Up until me, you, Joe, we didn't really have a much we can perform. Plus, Ichiko-san wasn't happy with the current roster. She wanted us to have another vocalist. Double vocals? Yeah, I just don't think a girl with a voice like mine can sing all the songs I want our band to do. But your voice is incredible, Ichiko-san. Not saying I think I'm bad, I just don't think I'd be fit for the genre. Plus, I think if a male singer together with me could open so many doors for us. Male singer, huh? Keisuke really knows the look on my face. In that case, why don't you deal hard kick on my shin? Members will stare at me in shock with the exception to the cat and the raven, who seem completely unaffected by it. Oops, sorry, I slipped. Keisuke, please be a little more gentle with me. I make no promises. Jeez, I'm just trying to help you. If you're successful and we have Keichan as another singer, I wholeheartedly agree with you. Duh? Even Kagaho rapped at this time. Oh, me as a singer? What are you talking about? Yeah, Ichiko-san, you can't just decide out of nowhere. We asked Keisuke-san if she should play an instrument or sing when he first joined. We said no. That's not even the only problem here. I'm practicing the past 2 weeks because secondary singer with Ichigo-san. You can't just have someone else in my place. Don't be ridiculous. We already told you your voice sucks. We're not having you as a singer, plain and simple. Ichigo-san, can you explain? I'd like to give explanation as well. Where did that even come from? Don't just Alex sounds joking around, confuse you. I can't. I know you can sing. Huh? Or something like that, as it were nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a horrible singer. Heard you on the rooftop a while ago. On the rooftop? Could have been the same day that I walked in and singing? I imagine having done it more than once. Ichigo nods. Yeah, I was going upstairs to the roof to skip class today and heard someone singing. Didn't know who it was at first, but then I heard him muttering himself every now and then. Talking about how he got the lyrics wrong and how the notes should have been higher. Noticed it was Kei-chan. You heard that? She nods again. You're a very good singer. I wanted to get you to become our lead singer so you're on the roof. I was actually going to bring it up today, but your friend brought the subject up for me. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. Sorry. Keisuke, is it true that you can sing? Keisuke. He's gone completely silent. Yeah, Keiken can sing and play guitar really well. Alex-san. Wait, he can play the guitar too? Great, that means we can finally kick Caruso out and have a normal guitarist. What? Agreed. Wow, these people are merciless. You can play the guitar too, I didn't know that. I mean, it's not like I'm good or anything, it's just a hobby. Yes, because the rest of us play professionally, don't we? Okay, I was overreacting a bit. I've actually gotten these voices down pretty decently. It's a lot harder. It's scary when you're, like, for me, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean... It's fine, I just don't like the fact that I was lied to. Who does? Who does like that? Wait, what? I'm sorry. Who likes being lied to? That's... Kei-chan, could you show the rest of us both your guitar and your singing your guitar? That's a bit... We're not gonna bite or anything, you know. From the very beginning, we said the club was open to anyone who's learning to learn an instrument, so long as I could actually put in the effort. Even if it turned out you're not all that good, you just help you practice. It's true, I never touched a keyboard before I joined this club. I need some time to think about it. Come on, what's the worst that can happen? Not another word from you, blabbermouth. Sorry. Come on, Kei-chan, don't be so upset. It wasn't like he said something horrible about you. Yeah, you joined this club because you wanted to sing, didn't you? You did? There you go, running your mouth again. This is why I didn't want to bring you here in the first place. Sorry. I have to learn to keep my mouth shut sometimes. Even if Keikun's reactions are funny as hell. I like some of my friends have heard me sing before and seemed very supportive of it, so I decided to give it a try. But when I saw how good all you were, I chickened out because I didn't think there was any chance I could compare. So, I thought you were a better singer than me. That's why I wanted you to be the lead vocal. With all due respect, Ichigo-san, I can't see that happen. I can. Yeah, you're kidding, right? Everyone but Ichigo and I stared at the room with shock and confusion. Dude, on the other hand, seems completely unaffected by it. I joined this band because I believed Ichigo was something special. I decided to support her no matter what she did. If she thinks her becoming backing vocal, someone else is the best decision, then I choose to trust her. That's insane. You don't understand us as family members. We know what we're talking about. Kagaho and I created this band from the ground up ourselves. Who do you think's got all our other talented members? I don't know. I was just a member of the judo club until Ichigo-san was only playing with my acoustic guitar last year and wanted me to join the band. Ichigo-san is the one who got me transferred to this school after she saw me practicing the drum myself at rehearsal studio. She was the one who who said the guitar would be a good fit for me when I mentioned I wanted to join the band. I didn't know any of that. Ichigo was a good judge of character and talent. She's the only reason this band got together in the first place. Stop it, you guys. You're trying to make me blush. At least she's modest. Can I have some time to think about it? Of course, I want to pleasure you. That's funny because that's exactly what you're doing. Don't mind it. Yeah, right. I have to admit, I'm also just hearing this. I've never seen Ichigo praise their vocalist like this. I'm nothing special, I can promise you that. Somehow I don't buy it. Yeah, believe whatever you want to believe. Jeez, nah, he doesn't have to act like it's the end of the world. This is the reason you joined the club in the first place. Come on, Keikun, I'm sure you can wow all of them. You're amazing after all. You've never seen them perform before. Don't say such ridiculous things without knowing what they're capable of. Sorry. You sure are apologizing a lot today. I guess. Huh? Ichigo-san. Ichigo launches herself at me, wrapping both her arms around my right arm and looking with a devious smile. Well, I can certainly fix that. Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting? Look at the Raven to see him smiling knowingly at the two of us. You bet. Kagaho turns back to us and walking towards the instrument center of the room. Everyone in positions, we're gonna play now. Oh, we're gonna show what we can do? It's not like we're gonna rehearse anyway. It's not like we're working rehearse today anyway. Having one more person in here isn't gonna make much of a difference. I agree. My ears are ringing so much. Mostly blinked out while they were playing. Remember thinking they were amazing and then blank. Ended up watching the band playing for over an hour. So that's Keisuke's band, huh? Have to admit, they sounded really great. I might just become a fan. I still think they could sound even more amazing with him in it, though. Their vocalist said she wanted to get Keikun to join them as a vocalist. Maybe I can look for a way to push him into doing that. Yeah, I think that's just what I'm gonna do. And for now, I'm gonna head home and lie down for a bit. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy from the loud music. Oh boy. Oh shit, this is his home. Anyway, it's hour 19 minutes, that's long enough. Plus I said I was gonna end it after that, so yeah, we're saving today. Come on. Save. Yes, I want to overwrite my save. It is currently 2:21. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I sure did. It was really fun getting back to this game and, like, doing all these voices and shit. I'm pretty far behind. Well, not pretty far. I'm basically, if there was a pit, and that pit was a mile long, and that represented, no, 100 miles long, and that pit represented the entirety of how much this game has so far. I'd only be like 15 feet into the pit, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Thank you for watching, motherfuckers. It's currently 2:22. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Fuck off now.